General Hospital spoilers. Charlie's won't distract Kristina for long, but a life in the mob might. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital. Today, we're diving into a gripping storyline that's brewing in Port Charles. Let's explore whether Kristina Corinthos-Davis is about to take a dangerous turn and follow her father, Sonny Corinthos, into mob life. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all things General Hospital. Let's get into it. A world of pain for Kristina. Kristina Corinthos-Davis, Kate Mancy, has endured more loss and heartache than anyone should ever have to bear. Losing her baby was a devastating blow, one that left her questioning her ability to build a life of her own. Adding to her grief, her estranged relationship with her sister, Molly Lansing-Davis, Kristen Vaginos, remains a source of pain. But that's not all. Kristina has faced yet another heartbreaking loss with her sister Sam McCall's, Kelly Monaco, tragic passing. And now her brother, Michael Corinthos, Chad Dell, is clinging to life after his devastating accident. These compounding tragedies have left Kristina feeling like the ground beneath her is crumbling. Though she's trying to hold it together, it's clear that her grief is taking its toll. Alexis Davis calls it like she sees it. Kristina's mother, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, knows her daughter better than anyone. Alexis didn't hesitate to warn Kristina that taking on a passion project like overhauling Charlie's pub wouldn't magically erase her pain. Though Alexis meant well, Kristina brushed off her mother's advice. After all, burying herself in work seemed like a reasonable way to escape her emotional turmoil. But Alexis was right. Charlie's isn't enough to distract Kristina from her grief. Night after night, when the lights go out and the bar closes, Kristina is left alone with her thoughts. It's only a matter of time before the weight of her losses becomes unbearable. Sonny steps in, but at what cost? Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, has seen his children go through their fair share of struggles, but Kristina's pain hits differently. He sees her slipping away and knows he needs to act. But what can he do to help her find purpose again? Sonny, being Sonny, might turn to the one thing he knows best, the mob. He could offer Kristina a role in his business, hoping it will give her a sense of control and direction. On the surface, this idea might seem outrageous. After all, the mob world is dangerous, and Sonny has spent years trying to shield his children from it. But Sonny knows that Kristina needs more than just a distraction. She needs something that will make her feel strong, capable, and in control of her destiny. A dangerous path for Kristina. What starts as a calculated move to help Kristina regain her footing could spiral out of control. At first, Kristina might resist Sonny's offer. But as the loneliness and despair set in, she could find herself drawn to the power and adrenaline that come with working in the mob. For Kristina, this isn't just about keeping busy. It's about reclaiming a sense of purpose. The mob offers her something she's been missing: the ability to make things happen, to feel untouchable, and to channel her anger into action. But as Kristina becomes more involved in Sonny's world, she could find herself losing sight of who she truly is. The line between right and wrong might blur, and the thrill of power could become intoxicating. Sonny's dilemma. While Sonny might initially see this as a way to help Kristina, he could soon realize that he's created a monster. Watching his daughter dive headfirst into mob life would be his worst nightmare. Sonny knows all too well how the mob changes people. He's seen what it did to Jason Morgan, Steve Furton, and even himself. Could he really bear to watch Kristina go down the same path? Port Charles reacts. If Kristina embraces the mob life, it won't just affect her. It will ripple through all of Port Charles. Alexis would be furious, blaming Sonny for dragging their daughter into his dangerous world. Molly, already at odds with Kristina, might feel betrayed and even more estranged from her sister. And then there's Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, Sonny's son and a police officer. How would he handle seeing his sister step into a world he's sworn to fight against? Will Kristina find redemption? Despite the chaos, there's always hope. Kristina has shown incredible resilience in the past, and she might find a way to pull herself back from the brink. Perhaps her family will intervene before it's too late. Or maybe Kristina will realize on her own that the mob life isn't the answer to her pain. Either way, her journey promises to be a roller coaster of emotions that General Hospital fans won't want to miss. Final thoughts. Kristina Corinthos-Davis is at a crossroads. Her grief has pushed her to the edge, and the choices she makes in the coming weeks could change her life forever. Will Sonny's decision to bring Kristina into his world help her find purpose, or will it lead to her downfall? And how will her family react to this shocking turn of events? General Hospital spoilers. Charlie's won't distract Kristina for long, but a life in the mob might. General Hospital spoilers report Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran, was right when she told Kristina Corinthos-Davis, Kate Mancy, that overhauling Charlie's wouldn't distract her for long and wouldn't make her feel any better about the harsh words she last spoke to her sister, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaginos. As Kristina spends her time trying to find some semblance of peace in her life, she may find that the only thing she's really good at is running away from her problems instead of confronting them head-on. While it may seem like burying herself in this passion project at the bar her father gifted her is the solution to helping her get out of her own head, when it doesn't pan out, she may need more from Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, than Charlie's can offer to keep her from spiraling. Will he indulge her request? General Hospital spoilers. Kristina Corinthos-Davis loses her grip. Kristina has already suffered monumental losses. Her baby, her sister Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, and now with her brother Michael Corinthos, Chad Dell, on the brink of death, she's teetering on the edge. These griefs are piling up, and the weight of them may become too much for her to bear alone. The distraction of Charlie's might help for a moment, but the reality of her losses is going to hit hard. Each night, as she closes up the bar, the loneliness and sorrow creep back in, leading her to question her purpose and her ability to cope. Her usual resilience is wearing thin, and without a new focus, she might lose her grip entirely. GH spoilers. Suggest Sonny Corinthos crosses a line. Seeing his daughter in such pain, Sonny might decide to take an unconventional approach. He knows from experience that sometimes the only way to heal is through action, not distraction. In a move that could either save or doom Kristina, Sonny could invite her into his other, less savory businesses. He may hope that by giving her something substantial to focus on, something where she can feel she's making a difference, or even seeking some form of justice for her losses, she might find a new path. It would be a risky play, bringing her into the mob, but Sonny could see it as a way to channel her anger and grief into something controlled, where he can keep an eye on her. General Hospital spoilers. Out of control she goes. Instead of finding solace, Kristina could find herself spiraling into darkness. The power, the control, the adrenaline of working in the mob business might become rather intoxicating. It's not just about keeping busy. It's about revenge. It's about proving she's not the weak link in the Corinthos and Davis chain. Might Kristina take to this life with a ferocity that shocks even Sonny? The line between right and wrong may become less apparent as she becomes more involved, enjoying the thrill of being untouchable and of making others pay in ways she couldn't in her previous life. General Hospital. Ominous warning, strategic planning, and a sudden change of heart. Molly Lansing-Davis fixes Cody's mess. The drama begins with Cody Bell, whose reckless behavior has once again landed him in hot water. Arrested after yet another bar brawl, Cody finds himself in a holding cell. While his bad decisions are nothing new, this time he's managed to catch the attention of none other than Tracy Quartermain. Tracy, ever the opportunist, watches the chaos unfold with a raised eyebrow. It's clear she's intrigued, maybe even slightly amused, but she's also calculating how she can use this to her advantage. Meanwhile, Molly Lansing-Davis enters the picture. In a preview clip, we see Molly arriving at the station, her determined expression showing she's here to clean up Cody's mess. "I'm here with good news," she says to the unseen person in jail. Could this be the lifeline Cody desperately needs? Molly has always been the peacemaker, the fixer in her family, but this isn't just about helping Cody. Her actions hint at a deeper desire to prove herself and reclaim a sense of control amidst the chaos in her life. Still, Molly isn't one to let people off easily. Cody may find himself facing some tough love, both from Molly and his family, as he works to get his life back on track. What could this mean for Cody moving forward? Is this his redemption arc, or will he squander yet another opportunity to turn his life around? Brick and Sonny strategize. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Sonny Corinthos is having a much-needed strategy session with his trusted ally, Brick. Following a series of close calls, including Natalia Ramirez's heroic actions to stabilize Sonny during his latest health scare, the mob boss is on high alert. In a preview clip, Sonny updates Brick on the situation. Brick, ever the cool-headed strategist, responds, "We need to make sure another close call doesn't happen again." His tone is serious, hinting at a plan that could either secure Sonny's safety or plunge his inner circle into deeper danger. This conversation is significant not just because it shows Sonny's vulnerability, but because it highlights the trust and loyalty within his team. Brick has always been a steadying force, but the stakes have never been higher. Could their strategy involve tightening security, forming new alliances, or even taking drastic measures against their enemies? As Sonny grapples with his own mortality, this storyline raises an important question. How far will he go to protect his family and his legacy? Laura Collins backs out. One of the most shocking moments in Thursday's episode involves Laura Collins, who finds herself at a crossroads. With Cyrus Renault's actions coming to light, the net is finally closing in on the manipulative villain. However, an arrest can't be made without solid evidence, and that's been notoriously hard to come by in this case. In a preview clip, we see Laura looking pale and conflicted. "It's better if I'm not involved," she declares, her voice trembling with emotion. This decision comes as a surprise to many, given Laura's history of standing up for justice, even in the face of personal risk. What could have prompted her to step back? Could it be guilt over trusting Cyrus around her comatose daughter, Lulu Spencer? Or is there something deeper at play? Perhaps a fear that her involvement could jeopardize the case or put her loved ones in danger. Laura's withdrawal is sure to have ripple effects, both for the investigation and for her relationships with those closest to her. Fans will no doubt be left wondering, is this the beginning of the end for Cyrus, or will Laura's absence give him the upper hand? Lucas Jones delivers a warning. Meanwhile, Jocelyn Jacks is ready to take matters into her own hands. The young and fiery Jocelyn has always been fiercely protective of her family, but her impulsive nature often gets her into trouble. In a preview clip, we see Lucas Jones stepping in to give Jocelyn a much-needed reality check. "Don't do it," he warns, his tone urgent. "Whatever you're planning, it's not worth it." Lucas' words suggest that Jocelyn is on the verge of making a bold, and potentially reckless, move. Could this involve confronting Cyrus, exposing a secret, or taking matters into her own hands to protect her loved ones. Whatever it is, Lucas' warning underscores the risks involved. Will Jocelyn heed his advice, or will her determination to act lead to unintended consequences? Supporting players step in. The episode also features several other key moments that are sure to keep fans on the edge of their seats. Felicia Scorpio questions Elizabeth Baldwin, hinting at a new layer of intrigue in Liz's storyline. Ava Jerome, always one to wear her frustrations on her sleeve, confronts Rick Lansing in a heated exchange that could have major implications for both characters. And then there's Kristina Corinthos-Davis, who drops a bombshell on Alexis Davis. "I'm saying this once and getting it over with," Kristina declares, her tone leaving no room for argument. What could Kristina be referring to, and how will Alexis respond? What's next for Port Charles? As the dust settles, Thursday's episode promises to leave us with more questions than answers. Will Molly's intervention be enough to save Cotty? Can Sonny and Brick's strategy protect their family from further harm? And how will Laura's sudden change of heart impact the fight against Cyrus Renault? The stakes have never been higher, and the residents of Port Charles are feeling the pressure. As alliances shift and secrets unravel, one thing is clear: nothing will ever be the same again. General Hospital spoilers. Charlie's won't distract Kristina for long, but a life in the mob might. General Hospital spoilers report Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran, was right when she told Kristina Corinthos-Davis, Kate Mancy, that overhauling Charlie's wouldn't distract her for long and wouldn't make her feel any better about the harsh words she last spoke to her sister, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaginos. As Kristina spends her time trying to find some semblance of peace in her life, she may find that the only thing she's really good at is running away from her problems instead of confronting them head-on. While it may seem like burying herself in this passion project at the bar her father gifted her is the solution to helping her get out of her own head, when it doesn't pan out, she may need more from Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, than Charlie's can offer to keep her from spiraling. Will he indulge her request? General Hospital spoilers. Kristina Corinthos-Davis loses her grip. Kristina has already suffered monumental losses. Her baby, her sister Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, and now with her brother Michael Corinthos, Chadwell, on the brink of death, she's teetering on the edge. These griefs are piling up, and the weight of them may become too much for her to bear alone. The destruction of Charlie's might help for a moment, but the reality of her losses is going to hit hard. Each night as she closes up the bar, the loneliness and sorrow creep back in, leading her to question her purpose and her ability to cope. Her usual resilience is wearing thin, and without a new focus, she might lose her grip entirely. GH spoilers suggest Sonny Corinthos crosses a line. Seeing his daughter in such pain, Sonny might decide to take an unconventional approach. He knows from experience that sometimes the only way to heal is through action, not distraction. In a move that could either save or doom Kristina, Sonny could invite her into his other, less savory businesses. He may hope that by giving her something substantial to focus on, something where she can feel she's making a difference, or even seeking some form of justice for her losses, she might find a new path. It would be a risky play, bringing her into the mob, but Sonny could see it as a way to channel her anger and grief into something controlled, where he can keep an eye on her. General Hospital spoilers. Out of control she goes. Instead of finding solace, Kristina could find herself spiraling into darkness. The power, the control, the adrenaline of working in the mob business might become rather intoxicating. It's not just about keeping busy. It's about revenge. It's about proving she's not the weak link in the Corinthos and Davis chain. Might Kristina take to this life with a ferocity that shocks even Sonny? The line between right and wrong may become less apparent as she becomes more involved, enjoying the thrill of being untouchable and of making others pay in ways she couldn't in her previous life. General Hospital Video Preview, January 23. Ominous warning, strategic planning, and a sudden change of heart. On the next GH, Molly tries to repair the damage, Brick lays out his strategy, and Laura withdraws. Meanwhile, Lucas delivers a warning. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, January 23, 2025, reveal that a preview clip has been released. It shows Molly Lansing-Davis, Kristen Vaganos, saving the day for Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, Brick, Stephen A. Smith, and Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard have a strategy session. Lucas Jones, Van Hanses, tries to give a warning to Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy. Also, Laura Collins, Jenny Francis, backs out of a situation. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the ABC soap opera. Make sure to check out our weekly GH spoilers here. Molly Lansing-Davis Fix-It. GH spoilers for Thursday, January 23 reveal that Cody ended up getting himself arrested. Drunk again and getting into bad situations and barroom brawls, Cody was put into a holding cell. Interestingly enough, Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, had just made a deal to avoid criminal charges. Then Tracy watched with raised eyebrows as the police hauled a ranting Cody into the station. In a preview clip for Thursday's episode, Molly goes to see someone in jail. Molly tells the unseen person that she is there with good news. It sounds like Molly might fix Cody's problem. However, Cody will also have to face tough love from his family. GH spoilers. Brick strategizes. The preview clip also shows Brick strategizing with Sonny. After another collapse, Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, assured Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, that she would stay with Sonny. Then in a preview clip for today's episode, Sonny gives Brick an update. Brick says that they need to make sure another close call doesn't happen again. Laura Collins backs out. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, January 23 reveal that Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, is about to face his downfall. An arrest can't be made without evidence, which has been difficult to get in this case. In a preview clip, Laura looks pale and shocked. Laura declares that it's better if she isn't involved. Laura could have some guilt when she learns about Cyrus' actions. After all, Laura did trust Cyrus around comatose Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning. General Hospital spoilers. Thursday, January 23, 2025. In today's episode, Lucas tries to give Jocelyn a warning. Jocelyn is ready to act fast. However, Lucas tells Jocelyn not to follow through with whatever she has planned. Meanwhile, Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, questions Elizabeth, Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst. Ava Jerome, Maura West, is frustrated with Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst. Also, Kristina Corinthos-Davis, Kate Mancy, informs Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran, that is saying this once and getting it over with. Thank you for watching and for being part of our growing community of GH fans. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates, spoilers, and discussions. Let us know in the comments what you think will happen next. Your theories might just end up in our next video.